Hello gamers, it's Chongo here and welcome to the first episode of This Week in Gaming for August 15th. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about today, but first off we're going to dive into what happened at Gamescom 2014. Most of the attention at Gamescom has been focused at Microsoft, and that's not because of all the bundles that they announced, that's because of the Rise of the Tomb Raider controversy. At Gamescom, it was announced that Rise of the Tomb Raider is exclusive to Xbox One Holiday 2015, and the internet got extremely mad with this information. This does seem like an odd move from Microsoft though, because it doesn't seem like a game that would sell them as many consoles as Halo Master Chief Collection or Sunset Overdrive. So Phil Spencer has come out and indicated that the exclusive will have a duration. They haven't revealed what that duration is, but when it was announced they specifically said exclusive to Xbox One Holiday 2015. So if you're actually reading those words together, it sounds like during 2015 it'll be exclusive to the Xbox One. So my guess is in 2016, maybe January or February, it'll be released on other consoles and PC. There was also a new Silent Hill game announced through a playable teaser or PT called Silent Hills, with Norman Reedus being the main protagonist, and also Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and The Phantom Pain will be coming to Steam. Now moving over into some Ubisoft news, Ubisoft has announced that their open world car game, The Crew, will no longer be exclusive to current gen consoles, but will also be arriving on the Xbox 360 at launch. Ubisoft has also said that The Crew is originally built for the next generation of consoles, so when we made the decision to port it to previous generation, we decided to focus solely on the platform closest to the new gen's technical infrastructure, which is the Xbox 360. And again, with this information, the internet sort of exploded and got really mad that this wasn't coming out on the PlayStation 3 or Wii U. So they've said that they're not working currently on a PlayStation 3 version or a Wii U version, and I think the reason behind the decision to make The Crew available on the last gen console, the Xbox 360, is purely financial, and not in the sense that Microsoft has given them money to do this, in the sense that Microsoft has sold 78 million Xbox 360s in the console's lifetime, so it'll be beneficial for Ubisoft to make this game available on last gen consoles to increase the sales of The Crew. Even though the PlayStation 3 has sold 80 million to the Xbox 360 78 million, the 360 is widely agreed to be easier to develop for. Since there have been 10 million PlayStation 4s sold and an estimate for the Xbox One is around about 5 million, it seems like a smart decision from Ubisoft to release this on a console that has already sold 78 million, especially one that's going to cost them a lot less to develop for. Now moving over to EA. EA Access, a subscription service that allows access to the EA Games Vault, has been officially released on the Xbox One. The service, announced in late July, allows access to 4 games: Battlefield 4, Madden NFL 25, FIFA 14, and Peggle 2. EA said that games will not be removed from the vault, only added. The service costs $4.99 a month or $6.99 Australian a month, or $30 a year or $40 a year for Australia. This service is currently only available on the Xbox One, as Sony has said that they don't see the value in a service like this. Shortly after saying that, they released their PlayStation Now service, which most users seem to agree is overpriced, with renting a game for 4 hours costing $2.99 to $4.99. As part of Origin's new Game Time promotion, you can now download and play Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare for free for 72 hours on the PC. There'll be a link in the description. Now over to some Dead Rising 3 news. John Earhart, who is a producer at Capcom, has detailed some new features for the PC version of Dead Rising 3, among more common features such as better graphics options and Steam integration, to something more surprising, mod support. Earhart said Dead Rising is the ultimate sandbox, and if modders decide to turn their creative talents to Dead Rising 3, which I hope they do, the sky is the limit. This will hopefully mean that we'll see some very interesting types of mods made for a game, and it's always nice to see a big company allowing mods in their game in this sort of way. I always find that user-created mods seem to extend the life of a game quite drastically, as well as in some cases even promote the game, such as Skyrim on PC. Overkill Software, the developers of the co-op game Payday 2, have partnered with Skybound to make a Walking Dead game in 2016. Robert Kirkman, who created the Walking Dead comic book series, has said, "I'm happy to say that it's a co-op game that all Walking Dead fans have been waiting for. Here's hoping it's a fun co-op game and not a survival instinct." Thanks for watching This Week in Gaming for the 15th of August. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.